fruit, so right, sweet tree, roots, run, deep, high up, but you never look down on me. Look down on me. Look down on me. No, you love me, it's yours. Look down on me. Look down on me. Look down on me. No, you love me, it's yours. Cherry tree, I cherish you, yeah, you're so sweet to me. Oh, yeah, I always find my way back, right under you, bringing me back to life with this fruit. Cherry tree, oh, yeah, I always know that I can find you here, yeah. You keep me with a grip from ear to ear, always standing tall. If I could be just like you and me, sunken dreams inside my mind won't go away. If I could be just like you and me, sunken dreams of love divine desire you all. I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months of the same routine, keeping up this facade of mine. I'm gonna buy you some roses, baby, and then we're gonna get real. Pretty soon I'll be talking my image, so I can keep running in my mind. Now will you provide your family with groceries? Is that too much? Too much? Said I love you, babe. Real love, real love. Yeah. Real love is buying groceries for your family.
From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, we've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the Texas Rangers and the Toronto Blue Jays. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now, and towing the slab, Kevin Gossman.
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup. Here's the veteran. Shot right from a gun. Yeah,
been scolded and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Young man, I was you once, don't look like it's true. But young man, I was new and I was green. Been a long time spent when you're hustling for rent. Gone up looking like me. Been someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I been a man without a plan. Just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now there's the keys to the kingdom. Put in my paces, put up my boots, I tie my laces, I scale the mountains, I sail the sea, and all that searching led back to me. Been someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I didn't ran the man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. And now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Yeah, handing me the keys to the kingdom. Been someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I didn't ran the man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Been someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I didn't ran the man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Yeah, handing me the keys to the kingdom. I stopped the world.
Yeah, know what I'm saying? I just chillin'. Real West Side, Compton. You already know what I'm saying. Hey, yeah, pull up with a thing or two. Yeah, you know what I came to do. Slide down the avenue. Yeah, did what I had to do. Oh, infinite flavors. Yeah, pick your favorite. Yeah, keep player. Ooh, think about running for mayor. Yeah, looking at the Lakers. Assalamu alaikum, walaikum salam. Why thank you? We the realest alive. Hi hater, bye hater.
Bye hater, bye Felicia. Not today, not tomorrow either. Look though, it's a lot of vacant houses, whole city like a toddler made the block, little snag or two. Auntie in the cockers, no Johnny is the projects, no St. Lucia. Tryna kill bills off $1 meal, really will fix your whole attitude. Been rapping about the real since a little. Imagine if I had the boot. I was only 9 years old when I found my soul. Cuz had me in the booth, booking no first I ever wrote, shorty the whole block posted. Everybody not the focus, any social, I'm posted. I'm night riding, I can't cope, I don't know, could be inside. First line was about my sugar. You just heard that he died on the last Friday.
How about your feelings, how about the feelings? Come high up the ceiling, come, I want you to get with me. Come slide with me. I got a feeling, get it crackin' like a kill it. In the back, you're chillin', bitch, I want you to get with me. Come slide with me.
I just want a buttercream beamer with an R&B deep slide straight to the pay like a visa. Little to the little thick thing, keep it got a feel like she shines with Adidas. Ever since a young, I've been a leader. I'm on the pledge of allegiance. Kid to the public, but to me, I'm like, one day, don't shit. Just to the got the zip out, watching never hip hop. Meanwhile, a few channels down the block, they get right by the fast. I can't believe what I see with my eyes. So nowadays, I like that I'm under to the skies and manifest anything I need. Any on a power trip. When the whole team, the power strip. No, now to this trying to politic. Got my guys already, got my queen already, how I sound already, how my songs already. Gotta imagine how they ain't on already. I don't care. Take it day by day. My vice is money in my safe. Cash going up as I elevate. I was down bad, now I'm
Hop out your feelings, hop out the feelings. Come hop out the silicone. I want you to get with me. Slide. Oh, I got a feeling. Get it crackin' like a kill it. In the back, you're chillin' with you. I want you to get with me. Come slide with me. You said you don't, but you gon' try with me. Don't you dare get paranoid, girl. I'm hot on asteroid plus a
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball. So just about set now, and on the mound now, Charlie Morton. What do you look for here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
1-1.
Swings and misses. Going to count 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
And there's a ball.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. Up the middle. Whips it to Mountcastle. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. And now it's Manny Machado.
Number 14, Manny Machado.
And first offering is fouled off.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is outside. And they'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back at Truist Park, today's starting pitcher, Michael King. How about a report on him, Chris?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Little chopper rolls foul. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it. He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Adley Rutschman.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rutschman do on the field?
Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. And next for the Orioles, Cedric Mullins. Slider clips the zone. 2 outs, base is empty. And it's fouled away. Diaz on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back here in Atlanta, second inning set to go. Here's the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Morton back to work. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
0-2.
And that skips in the dirt. Chases that one out of the zone, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And now it's Tirso Ornelas. And that one a little below the knees.
Ball, no strikes.
Morton, multi-time All-Star. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a changeup, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1-2 the count.
Second inning here, no score. And that's off the inside edge. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 down, base is empty. So here's the Padres DH. Nice grab. Gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Jordan Westberg. Ground ball, left side. Machado throws to first in time. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. Now it's the right fielder, Heston Kjerstad. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swings through that.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. New inning getting started. Stepping in for San Diego, Jose Iglesias. Iglesias, a former All-Star, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was born in Cuba. That one the other way, Holiday. And one away in the top of the 3rd. Now batting Tyler Wade.
Batting it, the center fielder, number 14, Tyler Wade.
That's in for a strike. 1 out, bases empty.
Right through there for a strike. Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
1-1.
Morton to throw over. And he's back in on a dive. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Kjerstad pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So the batting order turns over. Up now, the Padre leadoff man, Fernando Tatis Jr. Went down on strikes his first time through. Time called during the pitch. And it looks like a balk has been called here. That's in there, and that is strike 1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Swing and a ball popped up. Henderson makes the grab, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Slice the other way and foul.
You know, these Orioles definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And no one can get there. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 0-2 now. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's the 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's a speed threat. Jackson Holiday. A bunt, and it's popped up. Makes the grab for the second out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Gunnar Henderson. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
2 outs. And that is out of play. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. Steps off, looks to third, nothing happening. The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him! Huge strikeout there. And we're back. And now Gavin Sheets.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here comes Manny Machado. He's 0 for 1. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And ball 1.
1-1.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and makes the grab. And there's 2 down. It's Xander Bogaerts now. There's the strike.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now here is Adley Rutschman. That one's back. See you later. He nails one out to right. The Orioles strike first. It's 1-0. So digging in, Cedric Mullins. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
0-2.
This one's smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot. It's 2-0. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg grounded out his first time up. In the air, left field, Ornelas on the move towards the line and puts the squeeze on that one. 1 down. And into the box for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Struck out swinging his first time. The pit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. 2 outs, base is empty. Heston Kjerstad, the next to hit for the Orioles. Popped out and foul ground first time through. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. swings and misses. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Back at Truist Park, now the left fielder, Tirso Ornelas.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope.
0-1.
You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
No ball. 2 strikes.
That's a little bit low. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. Now the DH for the Padres. First time up, he grounded to third. And a foul ball. The Orioles up by 2, and we're in the top of the 5th. Next pitch downstairs, and it's a ball and a strike.
That's a ball.
On the ground out to short. Henderson slings to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. That one the other way. Fires over to first. Padres go down 1-2-3. Back here in Atlanta, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Ryan O'Hearn. King back to work. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. Up the middle, Bogarts sends it to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swings through the sweeper. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Foul ball still 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. 2 down, base is empty. And stepping in is the speedy Jackson Holiday. First time up was a pop out. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the center fielder, Tyler Wade. Wade goes 6'1", 190 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2013. Up the middle. Oh, what a stop. To his knee, the throw on the money. Nice play. And now it's Elias Diaz.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
That finds the mark on the inside corner. The Orioles holding on to a 2-run lead, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That one the other way. Holiday whips it to first, and that quickly 2 away. So the lineup flips over. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike. And now 1 and 2.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
2-2.
2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Mullins makes the catch, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th inning, stepping in, Gunnar Henderson. And first offering is fouled off.
That's a ball. 1-1.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1-2 is the count.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
There's a swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Iglesias throws to first. Rutschman retired. 2 outs, base is empty. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's already homered in this game. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one fouled off. fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two outs. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Tatis under it. And that ends the inning. We go to the top of the seventh. So digging in now for San Diego, Gavin Sheets. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That one at the knees for a strike.
You know, these Padres just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Henderson over to first in time. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. And that one fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Next offering is down low. Swings through that one out in front that time.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
That's to third. Whips it to Mountcastle, and two away to start the seventh. And here is Xander Bogaerts. And that is cut on and missed. Strike one.
0-1.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
The tying run at the plate. Inside just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. O'Neill getting an angle on it. Drops into the glove, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball. Over to first. And one away in the bottom of the seventh. And the batter now, Tyler O'Neill.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Slider got him for strike three. Two down, bases empty. Next to hit, Heston Kjerstad. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Ahead
No
0-2 in the
balls,
count.
2
Sure,
strikes.
you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat
No, that
over
missed.
with as
That's the
quickly as
ball.
possible.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And we're back. And now the DH, number 39.
Number 39.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Yennier Cano.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
No balls. 1 strike.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Jose Iglesias will hit next. Has grounded out a couple of times. Pulls that one foul. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nice grab on the run. And there are 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Ryan O'Hearn. Brandon Hyde making a move for a pinch hitter. Gary Sanchez. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Mateo runs. Pitch misses. High left throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Fought off foul. If you're the Padres, this has to stay a 2-run game. Next pitch way upstairs. Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out. And next for the Orioles, Jackson Holliday.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Strike 2.
0-2.
Sends it over to Sheets. He's out.
Or maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Henderson at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Back at Truist Park, we go to the 9th. Here's Elias Diaz. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Felix Bautista. He has a great slider with tons of movement. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Bautista measures 6 feet 8 inches, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Oh.
No, that missed. That's
I don't know how you take that.
That was a strike. Cut out and miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The Padres trailing by 3 here at the top of the 9th. The 1-1 is fouled off. Struck him out swinging. Padres with only 1 out remaining. Next for the Padres, Gavin Sheets. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Bautista is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.